Welcome to Lower Hero episode 81. How's it going today, fellas?
Bro.
It's going.
Bro.
It's a nice, cold, rainy day for me. We're recording this on Tuesday, by the way. Yesterday. We recorded this yesterday for you because scheduling conflicts. We couldn't make it work, which might be more frequent going into fucking summer because I have a busy few weeks up ahead, and I am usually gone on the weekends. So it'll be fun. Hey, we got a cat.
That was a great flip over there.
Cat.
Yeah.
Ultimate Code.
You gotta have
Our
real
audio
talent.
listeners. He did a really cool flip. He did a cool flip.
He does
You know
a
what
flip.
else is
I also
cool?
want a cat.
You know what else is cool? We omitted this for a couple of weeks, and that's our bad. But
it was bad timing on every front. The first week,
For everybody.
two episodes ago, this happened like a few hours after we finished recording, and then like last week,
we swore to talk about it.
It was already old news at the time. Didn't even cross our minds, but now we're going to talk about it.
Yeah, Xbox 360 is saved, ladies and gentlemen,
Forever,
It's saved
for
good,
the end of time.
for good and forever.
Auth. We
Um,
got auth.
All custom controllers running Sandtroller or Roll Limitless, they just work.
Just
You
fucking
don't
works
need
now,
an-
man.
You don't have to
Pretty
have an
cool.
official Xbox 360 controller to tell your Xbox, hey, this is an official controller because it's built into the software now. And the way that it happened, I think this is already spoken about. Sanjay was like, "Yeah, we're dumping a bunch of firmwares on, third-party Xbox 360 controllers, and we tried a little piece of one little byte of data that could be a key, and it just turned out to be the key." That's about as easy as I can explain it.
Yeah, whatever
it was way
chip,
more complicated.
whatever
but-
chip handles like the handshake between the controller and the console to say, "Hey, yep, you're an actual 360 controller. I'll let you in." Like, I guess that was like a dummy chip. Like the chip
Yeah,
was physically
it
on
was
the
a
board,
dummy
but it wasn't
chip.
actually doing anything. And the controller was just sending out the auth key unencrypted. So they
In
were able to
firmware,
capture in
yeah.
the firmware. They're able to just like capture the auth key, and now it's just part of Sandtroller. Every single adapter you have from noise, perhaps, or your mini host or your V3, if you update those firmwares, you can just plug this into an unmodded Xbox 360, and it just fucking works.
Yeah, me and Jake used the mini host when he was at my house. It was great.
We did. I just spent last night updating on my adapters. I have my Ace, I have my mini host, I have everything here. They're all updated now. Oh, the
my
Blue Indigo, too.
Blue
My
Indigo.
Blue
I gotta
my
pull my
Blue
Blue Indigo out,
with
too.
no auth. It has no auth on it. Just worked on my
Oh, shit, yeah, you
childhood
have a
360.
V3.
Sick. So
Yeah,
sick.
Yeah,
So
there's a
freaking
V3, no
crazy.
auth on it, so my SG just works on a 360 now.
It's so
All
it
right,
just
so
works.
here's what we need to break down. If somebody wants to do this, what's the process?
If you already have an adapter, say, because I have a bunch of Retro Cult Mods adapters. What you want to do? You want to go to his website. You want to download his version of Sandtroller, and you want to plug in all your adapters that you have, and then update them. You just want to plug them into Sandtroller and erase the configuration, start a new configuration, and it should be good. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is update it. You don't have to like check a button.
Yeah,
you
you
have to do
gotta- I
anything.
think
It'll just happen
The
automatically.
latest version is version 1.0.40 or something. Hold
That's
on, let me get
incredible, huh?
let me get
He
the
might have
exact
even pushed out
number.
another update recently.
No, I have latest version 10.4.0 as of the
Yeah,
6th.
he's been working on drum stuff too.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Lots
Because
of drum
the Ace,
stuff has
the
been
Ace adapters
happening.
highlighted many issues that need to be fixed.
Specifically on Rock Band. Specifically on
Yeah,
Rock
it's
Band 3.
not
I
really
don't
a
know about
Guitar
you-
Hero problem. It's a Rock Band issue.
Yeah,
it's
but
good
yeah,
because
talking
nothing's
about-
perfect right off the bat. It's always an
No.
iterative
Nope.
process. It'll always get better. This is a brand new product after all. That Ace adapter.
It is
Yeah,
very
no.
good.
If you are running anything that runs Sandtroller, I don't think you would run into any problems with it. It should just work on 360, unless you're running like an ancient Arduino controller.
It
Yeah,
won't
then,
work on
then you
Arduino,
might
period.
have
It
to be
won't
pretty.
work? I
You
don't
might have to be.
think so.
Yeah,
don't do it then.
Arduino doesn't work. It has to be Pico based
Yeah,
device.
Yeah,
so
it has
yeah,
to
it has
be
to
Pico,
be a
and it has to
Pico,
be running
Pico
Sandtroller.
based.
Yeah.
I
Pico
know
and
that-
Sandtroller.
Yeah, but I remember at some point, regular Arduino did run Sandtroller. It stopped at a specific point. I don't remember. It was like
It started bugging out basically. Like it just like Sanjay's added on so much to Sandtroller that like the Arduino just like isn't really handling it very well
But
anymore. And so
we don't
there's a
wanna
version. There's like a
Yeah.
last version for Arduino. You can't update beyond that. So unfortunately, people won't get this with that. Like Jason.
Yeah, because you want to talk about like the history of you guys them trying to figure out auth on the Arduino, and it was just like, wait, didn't
before we do that
work
though,
out.
I also we should mention that it's not just for adapters; it's for actual guitars too. Anything that's
for
a pico
everything.
based, anything Sandtroller,
Yeah, anything that runs Sandtroller, yep.
which I need to do
I
for
was
all
gonna
my
say
Sandtroller guitars
before-
too. I need to update them all so they just work.
Yeah, no, but before any of that, before we talked more about like just the history behind auth and why it didn't work for such a long time. No, if you still have an Arduino guitar and you're disappointed that like you can't participate in this, just pick up a mini host.
Yeah, it's like
It just
$14
works
bucks.
with a mini host.
It's really cheap.
$14.
There is one
$15.
piece of beef I have with this thing. You can't plug it into an Xbox 360 without taking the shell off because it's too big and thick.
Yeah, we had to do that.
Well,
We had
okay.
to- well, he
I
updated
back.
it, right?
He updated it. What I
Yeah.
do now is I use a USB extender. That's
yeah,
what
so
I
you
did.
can, yeah, you can use the extension.
I just use the
Smart. Well,
USB extension. plug
We
this
got
in,
it in
just
my
works.
Xbox, but I had to really brute force it, and I really should have broken the switch off at that point, like multiple times when I did it.
Yeah, it's the little switch for the default
Yeah.
keyboard thing, right?
Like-
That's literally
like-
the only part.
I
I was
was
gonna
like,
just
Jake-
shave
I was
it.
like,
I was gonna
Jake,
shave it
this-
down, honestly.
I was like, Jake, it doesn't fit. He's like, what do you mean it doesn't fit? And then I was
That's
like, oh, wait,
insane.
I got it. I was like, I almost just broke it, but I got it.
Lore hero out of
Hey,
context.
shut up.
That's not what we did when I was
That's
at
insane.
JP's house. We played a lot of
That's
drums.
fucking crazy.
we
crazy.
played Guitar
He
Hero
slept in
Customs.
the dungeon.
I did. I did sleep in the dungeon on an air mattress. But we
Yeah.
didn't do that. I played Fletcher the Mouse by Electrocution 250 on
Bro, he
Guitar Hero
played
3 on
Fletcher
the
the Mouse.
Xbox
He heard it for
360.
the first time.
I've never heard of Electrocution 250 before. That shit was wild.
Yeah. I was like,
Who
oh,
makes
man,
that up?
great.
Is that
Todd Dwayne and Leia
Todd
Larson.
Dwayne.
Todd Dwayne? Yeah, that's the
But
the one
I told Jake, I
recognize.
was like, oh man, go to reference coming up, and it just goes bow, bow, bow now, bow, bow, bow now.
It's just a fucking really
Smoke
shittily
on the
played
water.
Smoke on the Water at the end of the song just for no good reason. That was very funny.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
now this turns a Wii guitar into a 360 controller. It's fucking great.
great. We are
you can
saved.
You can plug in a DualSense into this, and
Yeah,
it'll
it just
work.
fucking works, dude. He was even telling me that you can. Right, that was a different thing. Never mind, I can't talk about that yet.
Whoa,
Whoa.
whoa!
Whoa.
PlayStation 2 controller, 360. It's over. Oh, and also, yeah, this is one thing that I had a concern about like for a while, but it was confirmed to me that it does work. You can now have multiple. This means you can have multiple custom controllers plugged into your Xbox 360,
Yes.
modded or not. That was one big problem with the USB-D security patch, is that it would only bypass it for player one, or whatever guitar didn't need signing. It would only bypass it for that one player. So like when I had Randy over in 2022 when the USB-D sec patch like first came out, Randy was on a Wii guitar or on an Arduino guitar, and then I was on a 360 guitar. And so that's how we were doing PFOs on GH2 back then. But now it doesn't matter. Sanjay was like, yeah, it's a little bit finicky. I don't know if it got fixed like recently, but he was like, I got a drum adapter and two Sandtroller guitars or something working on Rock Band 3. He's like, I got 3 instruments working.
Because at this
I was
point,
like-
theoretically, USB-D sec patch is obsolete.
Yeah,
Because that
Pretty much.
that just bypasses auth altogether. But now we just can have auth built in all the time. So
as long as you got this.
I mean,
long
it
as you
doesn't
got
hurt to
that,
have both.
Ian.
It doesn't
Yeah,
hurt to
you
have
know what's
but still.
you know what's really cool actually is that there's a content creator called Macho Nacho Productions, and he does like
so
console
Yeah,
mod videos.
yeah.
And so he made this video. I built an Xbox 360 Pro, and Microsoft might not like it. And towards the middle end of that video, he talks about USB-D sec patch
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
and about how you
the-
can connect any controller. And so I actually commented, and I was like, fun fact, like this patch was made for Guitar Hero guitars in particular, and it just works
Yeah.
with everything else. Like it was made with Guitar Hero in mind, essentially, because of our crisis, our controller crisis.
Yeah, and it
you
just
know?
happens to work. Yeah. If you have
So
one
it's
of
really
these, you
cool
can
to
plug
see that,
bitch
like,
into
get
a
into, like-
Sandtroller adapter,
Yeah.
and it just fucking works.
It's
Well-
so cool to see that get into like the mainstream essentially of
have
like
it- you have to
console
have the
modding, like
same-
our little niche kind of like transcend outside of the Guitar Hero community. I think that's so cool.
Yeah,
I mean, it's kind of par for the course with this community, right? Like that's kind of what it does. Like it's weird to say, but we have these moments of brilliance, and I've always touted over and over that this community has some of the smartest people I've ever seen in gaming.
Agreed.
100%.
Five Fred
Like-
always wins, bro.
Yeah,
Comfort always
yeah.
wins. It's true.
It's cool to see that mainstream crossover, and I hope we get more of it in the future. Like, not to retread history too much, but like, people weren't around during Guitar Hero 3's boom. You know, you had to be there to see the impact, and like having a little of that crossover again, it's pretty damn.
It is. It was a trailblazer, and it's not the first time that like a 5-fret rhythm game pushed a sort of technology forward. I'm thinking of Rock Band 4 back in the day. With when it first launched, you could have the legacy adapter, so you could connect your Xbox 360 guitars to the Xbox One. That shit didn't exist in official capacity. It's like, well, you can do Xbox 360 controls on your Xbox One. That's crazy. That was unheard of.
Yeah.
Until Harmonix was like, I want to do this. I want to support legacy instruments. That's cool.
Yeah.
Also, moving forward, all the DLC. There was like a couple thousand DLC songs from Xbox 360 Marketplace that just kind of got ported over to the Xbox One Marketplace because backwards compatibility. I don't think that ever happened either. Like that's some
No.
It's kind of impressive that Harmonix was able to pull that off, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
So the
Absolutely.
oldest DLC that you could still purchase to this day with new entitlement. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. You could just go get a PS5 and go get, can you still buy Beetle Bum? Can you still do that?
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking like Bang a Gong. I mean,
Yeah, can you still go, you can still go buy like Buddy Holly?
Yeah.
Who we
Can you still buy Joker and the Thief? Can you still
Probably.
get Joker and the Thief?
I think
Probably. I think so. That's
2007.
day one.
This shit's going on 18 years old this year. Rock Band 1 turns
Crazy.
18.
It's crazy.
Same with Guitar Hero 3.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
It's fucked up.
Speaking of 18 years waiting for a certain band to get in our games. Can we talk about? Can we put up the festival? We put up the festival.
Yes,
Is it
sir.
Festival
Yes, sir.
Corner time?
Yeah.
Is it
indeed
time?
Are we doing
Why
festival?
not? Why not?
Oh shit! Well,
We're gonna have a festival, guys.
Because there's actually some funny backstory to this. So, yeah, this is on the rare occasion that we're recording after songs get announced. You can see all 4 of them, probably on the screen. I don't know.
I got it right
Chaperone.
now. I was like, oh shit!
Yeah.
I got rid of my timer for the Festival Corner, and it's not working anymore either. Hold on, I have to move this to a different window. Oh shit! Yeah, I gotta fix it. Hold on. We'll make it work.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
A rat.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Are you a
rat.
rat?
Oh shit! They gotta add that song festival. Anyway,
Ooh, hold on. We're gonna do this
Berkey?
live because it's funny. Where the hell is the
fuck it,
timer?
we'll do it live.
Anytime anybody says like,
That's
oh,
the
shit,
wrong
I think of,
fucking
like,
window.
And my girl Missy, who she roll with, who she be with, Toto
There
the
we go.
Brat, Little Kim, Little Z, some Buffy. Yeah, that's every time.
Yeah, I hear.
There,
Oh shit!
got
And I just
it.
think of oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
There, Festival Corner is working now, and now I have.
It is Festival Corner. We got 10 minutes to
Welcome.
talk about this shit. Yeah, what, we blew a minute and a half?
Yeah,
Again, that's
there
it.
we go.
No,
No,
it's
I
starting
restarted the timer.
now.
We have
It's
9
starting
minutes
now.
and
It's starting now.
48
All
seconds.
right.
9 minutes,
All right,
40
cool,
seconds.
cool.
Hey.
Four songs.
All right, so, yeah, we got New Chapel
Festival stroking.
Great. Yeah,
You're stroking
Festival
it.
Stroking hard.
I was saying, waiting 17 going on 18 years for some Is This It, The Strokes to drop in this game. Thank God, finally. And the funny backstory to this is that we were talking to Kyle at PAX East, and just conversation came up. And
This was at our lunch after our little Harmonix tour. Which I
little
believe
Harmonix
would
tour.
now be void from our NDA, kind of, because we signed an NDA walking into the office. I walked out of the office. I feel like the NDA no longer exists. We can talk about what we talked about at lunch.
Hey, man, we were just
nothing
talking.
crazy. We were just talking. They're like, so what do you want to see in
just talking
festival?
now.
What kind of artists would you like to see? And I was like, it'd be really cool to see the Strokes. And
Well, no, you guys are bringing up your favorites. Like, yeah, we want Dream Theater. Oh, we want like Mastodon. And I was going
Yeah, Megadeth, like, all that shit.
that'd be great and stuff. But I'm just thinking like, what gets the households going? Like, what's some good old fashioned rock and roll?
The
Like,
strokes
we need-
get the households going.
Yeah, bro. Yo,
good old
we
family
gotta get
Strokes.
we need some like good old rock and roll. Nothing too old. Something a little bit newer. Probably from the last 20 years or so. Boom, we got it. The Strokes someday.
Oh, yeah.
someday.
And so, yeah, Kyle actually made the tweet after this announcement went off, and he was like, yo, I had to hold back when we talked.
Yeah, he knew. He knew.
Absolutely knew. And
He
I
was
mean,
like,
yeah, it was-
oh, you guys like the Strokes? That's pretty cool.
It's like this is like 9 days after we had that conversation with him. So this is already in the pipeline
Yeah.
here,
Yeah, like
It's
this
just
was
funny.
planned, you know?
I guess that this is if you guys are saying that, then we can pull back the curtain even further to last year when we were in Denmark and they asked us, hey, if you were to release Through the Fire and Flames in this game, how would you feel about it?
I would love
how
it.
Would you do it?
I mean,
Like,
it only
sounds
took
great.
9 months, but do it. Fucking
Yeah,
They
you know,
did it.
Make it
they
an
I feel
event.
like
and they did.
they are very much listening to what people want. It's just taking a long time. And I don't
Yeah.
feel like this season right now is doing them any favors. Like, I don't know if you guys saw
Absolutely
the
not.
stats.
Mm-mm.
I don't know if you guys saw the stats, but like this was just posted by HypeX. And this is for Fortnite as a whole. Roblox in May had 16.3 million players at peak.
Holy
Steam-
fuck.
Oh my
Steam as a
God,
whole.
Wow.
The entirety of Steam is less
Steam
than
is-
Roblox?
Uh-huh.
That's not surprising at all, actually.
That is
Steam is-
surprising. Are you fucking kidding me? Every single
Bro.
game ever is less than one
man.
Roblox?
Roblox is bigger than
Roblox-
you think.
Roblox is bigger than you think.
Yeah,
I guess
it
so.
is huge.
Dude, it is bigger than you think.
I fucking guess so.
Back in when I had my family reunion, dude, they were all playing Roblox.
Man.
They're all playing
I
Roblox.
played Roblox when I was a kid, man.
On a play, yeah,
2007.
no, I mean like JP was playing Roblox like since the
Roblox
Dark
has
Ages.
been around
probably.
for a long
Am I the only
time,
fucking
man.
person on this entire planet that's never played Roblox?
It's fine.
No.
You
You
don't
gotta
play
play, man.
Roblox.
You gotta play an obby. Come on.
No, I will never
Dude.
play an obby.
It's okay.
Moose,
You don't have
Moose,
to play.
Open your
Moose.
mind.
What?
I have no experience either. Do you want to do this together?
No.
We can
No,
Okay.
yeah, you and
I'm
Jason can do it.
I am so
Bro,
beyond
please.
disinterested
I was-
in Roblox.
Jason,
Hey,
do
Jay,
a
I was
Roblox
going to
stream,
take one for the
please.
team.
Hey,
I
what
was
if I
going
do
to
a
take it for
Roblox
the
You
stream?
team.
can. You can do it. I'm not gonna.
Hey Jake, guess what? What if I told yo? There's MW 2019 clone in there.
Yeah,
Like
so
it's
I
one to
don't-
one.
And it's
I can
actually
play-
good.
I can play the real thing. I can play the real thing.
No, but
I
you
can
would
get
have to
paid
download 200
$25.
gigs.
I can get paid $25 to do a
We're
Roblox
wasting
sponsored stream.
festival time. We're wasting festival time
It's
on
true.
Roblox.
It's true.
So hold on. Look at Fortnite's stats.
Never
here.
mind.
Yeah,
There we
no.
go.
So yeah. Keep
This
on
is
going.
crazy,
Look at this shit.
dude. This is
Steam,
crazy.
close to
That's
12 million,
crazy.
rounded up, right? Fortnite, 2.5. That's the peak, right? Okay.
Wow.
So we talk about festival not having like the most traffic, right? But what about Fortnite as a whole? People are not enjoying it as much as they have in previous seasons, right? Like,
Well, what's a previous season like?
here's another tweet from HypeX. That's just a reply a few down. This is
I see this.
going back a little
About
further.
Q4 2023.
Yeah, and
Holy
you can
crap. wow.
you can see the downward trend line there.
True.
well, there's
yeah,
a
from
huge
October.
fucking
Oh, dude,
peak.
right when
seasons drop.
right when festival first dropped, you could see right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
That's that green peak right at the
Oh,
top. That's
yeah,
when
that's that
that's when
first peak.
festival
Well,
first dropped.
Festival,
December 23.
Lego, and Rocket Racing, the metaverse. That was a metaverse
Yeah.
update.
And then
Jumping above.
And then this past with that December 2024 right there,
That
that
would be
was
the
Chapter
Juice
2
WRLD.
remix. That was Chapter 2 remix. So it was the Ice Spice, Snoop Dogg,
Yeah, that
Juice
whole
World,
thing.
Eminem, that whole thing happened.
Yeah.
And so 15 million people, that's not surprising for that one because that's a huge
Big.
very, very, very huge event to have. So, I mean, hey, I think right now, as it is, the Star Wars season, it's a game. It's a game. I'll say it's a game.
I'll say I just simply don't care. I'm not a Star Wars guy though.
I like
Alright,
Star
so-
Wars. I actually
No,
like
bro,
Star Wars a lot,
okay,
but
okay.
I mean,
You-
I'm not interested either.
Let me just explain it to you this way. You play BR, all the guns, unlimited ammo, and you're playing against a bunch of unfair flying objects.
Fun.
And that's it. That's
Awesome,
it,
bro.
man.
That's
Okay.
it. An AI Darth Vader.
Cool.
That's a big one.
Maybe I think I don't know. Hold on. How do I word this? I think the Star Wars theme as a whole actually fits this season perfectly because I feel like you have to force me to play.
Oh, he did it. Drop of the
got him.
century.
Got him.
Damn.
Goddamn.
Oh, he's so good at those.
Hey, but they have
I don't
Jar
know,
Jar.
like-
They have Jar Jar in
He's
the game.
speaking the truth
He's
though, bro.
in-
I haven't opened the game at all. Since
Like-
Sabrina launched.
It's a shame because it's this huge, almost like it doesn't fit, right? There's all this potential, and it feels like people open the game and close it, right? And I got to think at the back of my head, it's because there's nothing to fucking do, right? Like, how many times can you play the same song over and over, especially when you know your scores are going to disappear at the end of the season?
Yeah,
what, do I want to earn another cosmetic?
It really. I mean, for me personally, I was playing casually, like in my living room. And I was like, oh, I don't have a score in this song. I'll play it. Fuck it. Sure, why not? But that's it. That's the extent of the depth. There's nothing to do.
See,
something that
also
you go first. I'm gonna go on a rant.
I was just gonna say, like, it's also not great when like you're getting pad drum charts that look like this.
Oh boy, what's this?
Oh yeah,
This is someday.
Yeah.
This is the brand new damn chart.
Like it's that the whole time, and then
the entire time.
only at the very end you're playing a ride.
Oh, there's one little fill in the middle there. Yeah, oh wow.
They keep taking out a lot of symbols on charts, right? Like
it's
even
getting
if the
worse.
tempo,
Yeah, it's getting worse and
is.
worse.
And it doesn't make sense as to why, right? And when so many of these drum charts are very similar, right? It'd be one thing if there were massive goals that you got a cool cosmetic at the end of, and it wasn't just like, oh, do these songs in the next week and you'll get something cool. Like, there's no attachment to it. There's no actual feeling of grinding towards, getting better, right? It's just, I said this before, I'll say it again. It's a note-hitting simulator.
It is a noting simulator, and Fortnite in general is just a spend your time here simulator. Because that's something I've long-standing had an issue with. What the fuck is the point of a pass? There's no, like, all you do is, hey, play the game. Are you going to play the game so you can unlock this cool cosmetic? All you have to do is earn XP. Every single pass is just get XP, get XP, get XP. How cool would it be if there was actually challenges that actually, gave you cool things other than just XP? Everything's about fucking XP. I don't care about leveling up. I don't give a fuck about leveling up.
Man.
I want something that's tangible. I want something that's cool.
Dude, everybody is like, everybody.
Everybody's feeling the fatigue.
Not even just you. Everybody's just like, I'm sick of just getting XP.
Good. It's fucking boring. It's boring.
What's going on? What's going on?
Every fucking pass is just get XP, get XP. There's nothing unique about a Lego pass versus a music pass versus a fucking OG pass versus the battle pass. It's all XP. You all progress them at the same fucking time.
Yeah. No, I think like the whole thing that was like, all right, you could get crew, you get all the passes, and then it's like, oh yeah, all your XP counts towards the passes. All right, what happened to?
That's great, but like,
that's great. Yippee!
It feels like
they just want time out of you.
They
like
do.
They're
they just want your
for
time. Stay here and then
think about it this way. Okay, Fortnite people listening, do you get on XP
25 seconds?
Ask yourself if it's worth getting on that XP grinding map at the end of every fucking season, end of every pass. Is it really worth it? I don't know.
It hurts that they're nickel and diming worse when they split up songs into multiple passes.
Now, Jake, this is how you have to end it.
Multiple songs, multiple passes.
That's right.
Oh, so much.
This is a thing that exists. Look at the crowd here. 3, 2, 1. Come on, here we go. We went over time.
The poop people! My sleep demons!
Okay, we're done.
PlayStation 2 World Tour engine.
We're done.
I know we're over time. I'm still putting this in here. Because what the fuck? How the hell did they mess it up with a different camera angle? Like, if it was just background. Man. No, man, that is straight up the demons that come for me when I'm trying to fall asleep at night.
You got demons that come for you?
For real?
Hey, yo.
It's a personal skill.
All right, festival corners up.
Thank you Thank you guys for coming this week to the Festival Corner. We will see you next week for another.
Thanks for coming, just like my demons.
Thanks for coming. The demons do it as well. Anyways,
woo!
What's next? You're talking about World Tour PS2.
Yeah, the crowd.
PS2, great game.
Oh,
yeah, it does look like
Hey, I saw something that I wanted to bring up to you guys that is completely not something I think anybody will have seen here, but if you have, I'm very curious to hear your thoughts on it. I was looking for something Guitar Hero related last night on Google, and I came across something that I had never seen. That I've seen other things like this. Have you guys ever seen like the fake Guitar Hero set lists that just wind up being published as real?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like on fandom.
Ideas.fandom.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, I had a fandom article.
People on Reddit are like, is this real?
I had a fandom article pop up last night about the Guitar Hero game that came out in 2010.
Where's Rock?
Where's Rock? Right.
Battle of the Bands.
I must have missed that one.
Battle of the Bands.
I had to go pick that up.
That came out in 2010.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
in May of
Holy
2010
I
in
gotta
Australia.
Check, I gotta check GameStop
Oh,
later,
oh,
dude.
that's why I didn't get it. It's in Australia.
Yeah, it was February for North America. I'm sorry.
Okay, Australia was late. Okay, interesting.
Check.
Oh my God! Guitar Hero Battle of the Bands. How? Oh, I forgot about this game.
Yo,
oh my God.
look at that cover art though. Look how like crisp.
At least it's not AI.
Hey, yo.
All right, let's look at this.
Holy
let's look at this
fuck!
set list.
Oh no, they used a magic wand and erased the white background behind that. That looks insane.
That looks great, man.
Hold on.
You can really see the lack of anti-aliasing
I've seen this image before.
Oh no!
in your dreams or
Is
nightmares.
it on the poster?
I see
Is
it
on the
right now
poster?
on the poster that's right above me right now. I don't know who I can
Oh
see.
my God, bro!
No,
That's my poster right there.
No.
What's that Battle of the
Oh.
Bands text from?
That is from the Battle
Or
of
is
the
that-
Bands DS game, my friend.
That
Yeah.
okay. All right. I thought it was pulled from a fucking trailer or something.
No, that's from a DS game called Battle of the Bands.
Incredible.
I just thought it was
sorry,
very-
this is a real game. This is a real game. My bad.
This is a real
Yes.
game.
I thought it was very interesting going into the history of this and how they had so many different artists involved and how large the set list was.
Holy
Like,
shit.
wow, I completely
Holy
forgot.
Holy shit.
They have Flips of Dover, that's never been in a Guitar Hero game.
and Harmonix worked on this.
Did
you know that?
Oh, it's a joint effort.
That's
Man.
insanity.
All right, let's pretend this game is real.
Dude, there's so many
okay.
repeat
Redone, that's
songs.
real.
Holy shit.
All right,
Oh, dude,
holy
Aspire
crap,
Media
dude.
ported it to Microsoft Windows. It's probably a really good port.
Dude, this is almost entirely this is Guitar Hero smash hits at this point. Every goddamn
Oh my
90%
God.
of the songs have been in Guitar
Dude, they
Hero
got
or Rock
rock-
Band before.
They got Rock Band characters in the game, dude.
Of
Penny
course they do.
Twilight, Moose Jaw
Let's go.
Boudreaux,
Oh,
Old
well,
Smokey.
that's because
The
Harmonix and Neversoft are working on it, so that makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Exactly. They can borrow from each other.
Dude, you can unlock Gerard Way, Miley Cyrus. Holy shit.
Yo, you got the Guitar Battle versus Joe Perry and the Guitar Battle versus Lou again.
Oh,
And
yeah, they got
Slash
rid of
they
the
came back
MMO.
remastered.
All of them are here.
they
It's
patched
remastered, bro. Oh,
They patched Infinite Front End, dude.
oh.
They patched it. Look at the changes from Guitar Hero 3. They patched it, bro.
Wait, are you serious?
There's
Yeah,
a patch
hammer-ons
note
and
section.
pull-offs can no longer be buffered by holding the corresponding note before the note window begins.
Cool. Holy
And
shit.
continuing
there's
to
so
hold
much.
it until reaching the window.
How does fucking fandom wiki page know about Infinite Front End? These motherfuckers still need a visual for this. Oh, man.
144 playable song set list
It's a lot,
with
man.
downloadable tracks on the Xbox
Oh god, I'd
360.
faint. Oh god, I'd faint, bro. That's so, dude. There's 28 venues.
There's so many.
Oh,
This is someone's pipe dream, dude.
holy fuck!
Hell
There's
yeah, it is.
28
It's
venues.
mine.
Hey,
right,
I'll
let's
give
look at the
him
set
credit
list.
for this. If this is what Guitar Hero Smash Hits was, it'd be kind of cool.
Yeah,
Just
it's
saying.
like idea. I think if this came out, like this is what people should be requesting. You know, as a game that comes out as a remaster, instead of saying, "Oh yeah, I want Guitar Hero 3 and 4K on PS5." No, you should be asking for Guitar Hero Battle of the Bands remaster.
Yes, dude.
Okay, because this has everything that sorry, not has. It did have everything. It's a real game.
Oh, wait,
it
small
even had,
correction. The Wii version of Guitar Hero Battle of the Bands was reprinted in a bundle pack with Guitar Hero Smash Hits for the Wii on December 6, 2011. So they actually bundled it with
this
Smash
and
How did I
Hits.
miss
Smash
that?
Hits came out.
It was a bundle
This
pack,
and
much
Smash
like the
Hits
Guitar
came
Hero
out?
2 and Aerosmith bundle for Xbox 360, I would imagine.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It says it right
With
there, man.
144
Understand.
songs.
Yeah, I
I
can't
love
read.
this. I love this little piece of trivia at the bottom. It's stated by Activision that the Sex Pistols guitarist Steve Jones and Matchbook Romance's guitarist Ryan DePaulo were supposed to be unlockable playable characters, but they were scrapped in the final version.
Man, that's cool.
Whoa.
Wow.
Matchbook Romance Monsters? Have they put out an album?
Ryan DePaulo. Everybody knows Ryan DePaulo.
Yeah, right. Like
Oh
I
my
love the
God,
song.
this
Don't
shit-
get me wrong.
The shit has GH tunes in it.
Yeah, of course
Yeah,
it has
no,
GH
don't
tunes,
remember that
bro.
part?
Why wouldn't it? Yeah.
Oh
It's-
my
it's
Yeah,
God.
music,
dude, it was
man.
great.
They kept it in here.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah, bro. JLC made Intense Torture 2 in this game. It was crazy.
Oh my God.
Wait, he made a second one? There was a follow up to the
The
Smash
Lost
Hit
sequel.
original?
Yeah.
Yo. This is dumb as shit, man.
This is so funny.
This is a 14-year-old child who loved all the games, autistic as fuck, by the way, and he's just like, I'm going to put all the best parts of every game into one game. And also, I really like My Chemical Romance, so therefore Gerard
I'm also
going to
throw in Surfing USA by the Beach Boys in the set list just for shit.
Fuck it. Just for shit.
Fuck it,
man. My entire music knowledge comes from these games, therefore that's why 95% of the set list is songs that are already in these games. But fuck it, dude.
I do like also under the instrument compatibility section how it specifies that it works with Konami's Rock Revolution.
Oh, does it?
Rock Revolution.
The guitar from Rock Revolution.
The new guitar.
Of course. The Rock Revolution guitar. My god.
Yeah, it did say that Red Octane made new instruments for Battle of the Bands. Maybe they're referring to that working with Rock Revolution. It's 25% larger, so it's closer to the real size guitar. Hey, speaking of real size guitars, Alec.
Oh, wait a second. You know what? Maybe I read it wrong.
What?
Maybe they were talking about the Rock Revolution drum set working with this game.
Okay.
Maybe.
Did we talk about the hammer guitar last week?
Okay.
Did we talk about the hammer guitar last week or no?
We mentioned a little bit about the hammer-on.
We did? I thought it was a good segue out of this dumbass topic and to go into a cool thing.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to share because it's so silly.
I'm just joking. It was a fun little thing, but Jesus Christ.
He's got stuff to talk about, man. Look
fandom.
He's excited.
I do want to talk about this because I'm happy to say that this thing is really nice to play on, but I will also say that when I first got this, me, Jake, and JP took a good look at this, and we were just like, okay, there's a lot here that we got to tell them to fix, and it was some way like the fret buttons were actuating too fast because it was like too close to like the actual board itself.
Y'all, we really got the hammer-on guitar patch notes before GTA 6.
Yeah, and
seriously, bro.
The strum bar was massive, but now it's actually like a decent size. So JP actually hit up Hammer-on Guitars and was like, okay, he gave him a laundry list of things to fix. And then yesterday, on my porch was a box of new parts. He sent me a new neck. He sent me a new whammy bar thing, so that the actual whammy bar sits lower now, and I don't have to reach under to hit select. I can actually reach over it to hit select. I don't know if you guys remember that when you were playing on it, but like when we put on the whammy bar, it wouldn't go down all the way. So like we had to snake our hand underneath to hit select, and it sucked. But he sent me one of those. He sent me a new strum bar. He sent me and then an extra neck, and I think that was pretty much it. And he gave me new strap pegs, which is really nice. But yeah, no, I mean, like, I'm happy to say that this is a really good guitar, especially for the price that you pay for this too, because this is not a cheap guitar whatsoever.
No, this is for the enthusiast.
Pretty penny.
This is pretty penny, but at the same time, like, you're gonna want to make sure that it feels good, and that's the thing that I was on the fence about. Like, full transparency, I wanted to get one of these, and while I was like saving for one, I was like, damn, a lot of people actually have these. I'm like, I don't even know how it plays, so I don't even know what people think about it. But I was very gracious, very grateful that he sent me the OG model, just like his new model that he has out with this. And which, if you haven't gone on the Hammer-on Guitars website, it's like Build-A-Bear for a Guitar Hero guitar.
Really, very
cool.
It's very,
it's
very
really,
cool.
really cool. But yeah, as you can see here, like the guitar is thick as fuck. Like, it's very thick. And it's like, it's pretty hefty, durable. I want to say the 3D print on here is very high quality. It's fucking crazy.
I'm Build-A-Bearing my own guitar right now. It's so clean. It's so clean. It works perfectly, dude.
Yeah, no, and these all have LEDs.
You can make it lefty or righty too, bro.
Yeah, you can.
He sells full-on lefty guitars.
Yeah.
So like this, you see right here, you can have it be mirrored.
Just
you can
mirror
have it.
Be
flipped upside down,
dude.
And so then, if you're a lefty, you have the whammy bar in the right spot. Like it'll be comfortable for you. I think it's No, it was very awesome that Hammer-on Guitars sent me a guitar and was like, hey, let me know.
Well, I was talking to him. I was talking to him separately a couple of weeks ago because he's he wants to talk more about like the state of like the market with like custom Guitar Hero stuff, and so I was like talking to him for a while and like chatting about all that kind of stuff. And when he eventually makes his video, you guys will see it. But I said to him, I was like, the best way to get feedback on your stuff is to send it to somebody like Asai, right? Because like he'll be able to give you like exactly what you need. And I even told him, I was like, if you want to send one to me, like I can also like tell you what I think, you know, is good and bad and everything. And so when we were at PAX, he was like, hey, like, would I be able to overnight or like just like, you know, 2 days ship this to like Asai's house? And then I was like, yeah. Like I asked Alec, and he was like, absolutely. And when we got to the house, you know, it was there. And yeah, I wanted to help Matt. I think what he's doing is really cool. I really do. And
I think the model, like the whole business model for it, as an independent business, not something mass manufactured. It's a hobby. You know, it's a hobby store.
It's amazing.
I think this is fantastic. And knowing now, I was able to help make this feel and perform like a $300 Guitar Hero controller.
And he got it done quick.
He got it done fucking
really quick.
Yeah.
Dude.
He got it done quick, which shows how much he cares.
In a really clean way, too, right? He didn't have to give you a whole fucking new guitar. It's just the same guitar, same body, and all that, just with improved parts. Like,
yeah, and then I opened up the thing, and it was all put together like a solderless kit. So there were screw terminals for each of the wires. It was very modular. It wasn't plugs, but you know, screw terminals are the next
easy to work
thing.
on.
But it took me like a total of 30 minutes just to get every new piece installed. So strum bar, whammy bar, new neck, and sitting the frets. Like that was it. And also, speaking of the frets, this is built off of the polybar designed by Roadside Bomb. Shout out to Roadside Bomb and Polybar once again. These are some damn good frets. You know, I did talk about this with the 12 fret guitar that Quake built me, because that was also based off of the same build. But I think this might be a little bit newer. These feel pretty damn good. Like, these feel really good.
They did feel good when I
they feel fantastic.
I mean, when I felt them, it's not even just the fact that like they press well, but like, you know, the actual quality of the print itself. Like, they're very smooth to the touch.
It feels very nice.
Which,
here's a Red Octane SG next to the Hammer-On guitars, the SG. Like, look,
and the Hammer-On one, the neck is centered. The neck is centered on the Hammer-On one.
Yeah, the neck is centered on the Hammer-On one. This one isn't.
You know, it actually retains.
Oh, don't point it out. Don't point it out. Stop. Oh no, it's so painful once you notice it.
Why did Lee do that?
I don't know,
looks
man.
worse because of the black neck and the white strum bar, like in the strum guard for it too. You could very much tell.
I didn't actually expect this, but it actually the distance between the strum bar, like top of the strum bar to the like orange fret, is lower on the Hammer-On guitar. Actually, like for elbow strumming, it would be about the same.
Yeah, see, like there's this space right here that you don't have for elbow strumming. But like, I also appreciate that this first fret is not actually where fret 1 goes. Instead, it's right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and so
makes it probably easier to hold.
You get more
right?
room for your hand. Yeah,
you got more room.
So you don't collide with the headstock.
I also think that's part of the whole polybar thing, because this part right here, it cuts off right there.
Yeah,
like
that's basically the polybar. It's basically the polybar. Yeah.
And then the frets are actually key caps that sit on top of the switches. Instead
polybar does that too.
Yeah, they
what switches are in there? Are they chocks?
Yeah, there's choc reds.
Is it choc reds? Okay.
Yeah, they're choc reds.
I like it. I like it a lot. It's super clean, and I'm probably gonna buy a fucking another one soon. So like
I've been saying, I've been wanting one of those for a long time. I want that double neck SG.
I might get an Explorer.
Well, there's something to warn about. There's something to warn about. Attention, please. A lot of people don't seem to understand that these things take a while to make. Yeah. They have long lead times. So if it takes a couple of months to ship out, you should read the description. Because
it shouldn't be a secret that it takes a long time. It says it right on the site.
He makes it very, very clear.
Yeah.
I think people interpret it like they interpret it as like, oh, it takes a while to get out the door, and it's like, no, you have to fucking make it.
Yeah, this is a labor of love.
This is a major piece of electronic controller creation.
Yes. You know how long those prints take, dude? Like, one side of the body takes, I think, like over 24 hours or close to it.
Whew.
Because these things have to be strong so they don't break, bro. They're 3D printed. Yeah. They got to be strong as fuck.
He's shipping them in a box.
That's why they're so thick. That's why the thing is so thick, so it doesn't break.
Holy shit, man.
I was actually afraid that because the box was smashed on my porch, and I was like, I really, really hope that's not parts. And I saw it was parts, and I was like, did anything break? Nothing broke. Nothing broke, or else I would have been tweaking about it. But yeah, I do think I do think that like it was about time that we provide more transparency since the Angel Customs thing, and I think like this is also a result of that thing happening, that whole thing happening. You know, more transparency with more customers that see this because it's advertised all over TikTok, Instagram.
He does good with marketing, yeah, for sure.
He does really good with marketing. Those comments give me a fucking headache, but like it is what it is, right? It is what it is. People spend more money on crazier, smaller things that aren't functioning controllers.
Somebody paid fucking what was it? The guy in their chat was like,
"Oh,
I paid
dude,
$358 for a piece together." What was the drum set?
What was it? Warriors of Rock.
Yes, it was Warriors of Rock.
It was a Warriors of Rock drum kit. Like I bought all the parts separately, and it was almost $400. And I'm like,
and we were like, bro,
oh, no. It's like, bro,
like, come on.
The one that we're playing on that fucking sucks cock. No way you spent $400 on that.
I spent $20 on mine, pal.
Yeah, I spent 20.
I spent 20 and it sucks ass, and I hate it.
Yeah,
that fucking hurts.
It hurt us. We got one guy so hard. We spent like 10 minutes.
Yeah, we got one guy pretty hard.
It was like, dude.
But there's some times where you just have to one guy
plus a
you have to one guy for the greater good. Yeah, get a nitro kit. We literally told him just like, dude, that's why
you could have bought an E-kit for that price, bro.
Dude, even the Donner
and save money.
Even that Donner kit, bro. That Donner kit, it's like $200. The pads on it are probably the size of a Rock Band pad, and they're fully mesh. I think just the module's a little bit scuffed, but I think Noise can get that figured out. I think he has a E-kit himself, and that's how he was doing the Ace adapter, and just figuring out like the regular like MIDI notes, the default MIDI notes, and that's why there's two different presets now. Also because of Jason, because he had the cymbal swap on the Ace adapter.
Yes.
Yeah, I was updating on my things, and I saw that there was an option
oh shit, cymbal swap
for nice. Rock Band cymbal swap.
Shout out, that's amazing.
Oh yeah, the fucking Ace adapter. I tried Pro Keys on it.
You did.
Yeah,
oh my god,
so, we were there.
Yeah, Olivia has a piano. So, okay, we went to Guitar Center, and Rosie was playing on the pianos, and I was like, damn.
Young savant, by the way. She was playing Baby Shark like nobody's business.
Unironically. And then she played the Halloween version.
She accidentally played it in a minor key, and she was like, this is the Halloween version. Mind you, we never mentioned a Halloween version of Baby Shark.
That was an original Rosie thought.
That was an original thought. She understands what the minor key is.
Yo, that's incredible.
And minor key. I told that to my mom too, and she was freaking out too. So like,
that's awesome.
She's got a music brain going on.
Proud uncle.
Oh yeah. No, and so I was thinking like that got us to set up the keyboard in our living room so that Rosie could play on it, and I was like, damn, this is like in front of the TV. I got a RGH up here. This could be sick for Pro Keys. And so the morning that you guys left, while Jake was taking a shower, I was like, all right, fuck it. I'm just going to sign this to keys really quick just to see what happens. And I did, and it just worked straight up. And I was like, that is crazy.
I had no clue. That's sick.
And it wasn't even like pure MIDI. It was USB MIDI. So I was like, it might work or it might not. And it just did.
Theoretically, it would work on this too if it's USB MIDI. Yeah,
maybe.
Theoretically, yeah. I kept it on the Ace because it had the face buttons to navigate.
Yeah,
and I didn't want to bring. I don't want to bring up a
controller.
Yeah.
Quality of life.
Quality of life is really nice, even though I think some of the inputs were fucked up. But it is what it is. It's fine. Like it worked, and I was like, shit, I could learn piano.
Using Rock Band 3.
Using Rock Band 3.
Yes,
the only game. The only game with Pro Keys. So
unless you want to do Rocksmith Plus.
Yeah, there's Rocksmith Plus. Yeah, I've seen Elliot cooking with. Oh yeah, no, Yarg does have Pro Keys. It's had Pro Keys for a long time.
Who the fuck is charting Pro Keys though?
A lot of people are actually.
Really?
I've
never seen
Walter.
it. I just don't know the scene.
Walter, I know, is one of the big guys for Pro Keys. I'm not sure who else, but. Walter's always around, asking more Pro Keys.
Not for Yarg specifically, but I think of Linus and the Milo Hack server. He just mains playing keys, and if he's basically the guy that goes, or he's one of the guys in that server where if you're looking for a group to play Rock Band 3 Deluxe with on RPCS3, he'll fill in whatever instrument he wants. He'll just play on keyboard because they added the functionality so that you could just play drums on a keyboard on a keyboard controller. You could play guitar on.
So cool, man.
I mean, like you were already able to play guitar, but still. Or if you really wanted to, you could just switch over to vocals. And you just have to have a microphone on your emulator. It just works. Or just set up in the vicinity.
Deluxe is cool, folks.
Yeah, Rock Band 3 Deluxe is fucking awesome.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Deluxe is so cool that it's getting a tournament in Michigan.
It's true. There is a tournament in Michigan. Hey, any Michiganders out there, go ahead and join this tournament. Let me pull it up for you real quick.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
shout out
Good for the goose is good for the Michigander.
Oh gosh,
Something.
I'm just scrolling through
Fella
Asai's
on
Twitter right now.
Fella on Twitter. What is his name? Something Stickman. John? Is his name John? I retweeted it. Hold on. I'm finding it.
John Stickman, Poverty Box
John
Customs.
Yeah, Poverty Box Customs.
It's
So,
the tournament is put on by G Finals Gaming in Michigan.
G Finals?
G Finals Gaming. It's like a smaller tournament organizer in Michigan. And I think it's taking place in like a weird ass town named like Ypsilanti or something like that. It starts with a Y.
Yeah, Ipsy.
It's like YP.
Short for Ipsy. Ypsilanti. So I got a tweet from this fellow Poverty Box Customs saying, huge fan here, you put me on a 2 Deluxe years ago, and now I finished a boatload of SGs with new Alps box switches, mechanical frets, and I have a pile of modded PlayStation 2s.
All right,
I'm working
box
with...
switches don't exist.
Whatever. Whatever. I'm working with G Finals Gaming to put on a peak bracket on OG hardware and CRTs. And I look and it was like, okay, Guitar Hero 2. And then I scrolled down a little bit.
Man.
I scrolled down to the rules of it. And what caught my eye immediately was this tournament will include the Guitar Hero 2 and Guitar Hero Rocks the 80s set list. And I'm like, holy fuck, he's actually doing Deluxe. And I was like, is he actually doing Deluxe? I looked down 2 more rules and it says 150 hyperspeed. I'm like, yep, he's doing
Deluxe.
doing fucking Deluxe. That's it right there. And I think the band songs is a very interesting set of tracks. I think it's War Pigs, Can You Hear Me Knocking, Jessica, Freebird, Fall of Pangea, Radar Love. It looks like it's just songs longer than 5 minutes.
It's got to be a length.
Yeah.
It's a length.
Knocking.
I wouldn't. I think he needed an excuse to get that song out of there. So
I don't want to play no fucking.
the most boring song in that fucking tier, dog. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and it's a forgettable.
Look, Freya is still in there, man. Freya's
still
in
in
there.
Hanger 18.
Should I tell him Freya, Hanger 18? But maybe they're tiebreakers. They're potentially tiebreakers.
Oh shit! They already have 8 people. They already have 8 people for a bracket. Anybody more wants to? John Stickman, Vessel FN, a guy named Bernie, NASCAR Go, A Pasher.
A Pasher! B387PP, yep.
Crazy GH.
Oh, Crazy!
And someone by the name Callie Slays.
Oh, who's that?
Oh, Callie!
Very cool.
Yep.
Very neat.
Wow.
Very neat. So are you gonna coach her? You're gonna be like, you're gonna become the GH2 god.
Yeah, so this takes place July 5th. I'm going to Callie's place June 5th. So I'm going to bring a pile of modded PS2s and SGs with modded Alp switches, and I'm going to bring a CRT, and I'm going to train her how to play Guitar Hero 2 Deluxe.
Wait, you're flying?
Yeah.
You're bringing a CRT on the plane?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's done it before.
Yeah, I have it right here. It's like 20 inches. It's like 50 pounds. It's not that big of a deal.
Oh,
that's my carry-on. I'll put it in the overhead bin.
Yeah, they'll be like, "Oh man, so
this guy's cool."
Yeah,
fucking.
This guy's a gamer.
Hey, you guys got?
I know what I have.
Can I plug this thing in on the plane?
Oh, can you imagine plugging in a CRT on a
plugging
plane?
in the CRT in your seat, putting it on the food tray, throwing down on some Rocks the 80s.
The person in front of you, their seat would just come.
You didn't bring one of those small ass like little tiny 5-inch CRTs that people keep in their fishing cabins or whatever, just as black and white only. Really,
you got to get one of those old
fit.
portable TVs, dude, with the antenna.
A little small portable one.
Yeah.
Probably only has a one yellow RCA input, no audio, no nothing.
Speaking of console Guitar Hero, I don't know if we spoke about this during one of our past episodes, but Addy Mills did an entire video talking about every broken drum note in Guitar Hero, including DLC.
This video was fascinating.
Very, very fascinating. And just to keep it short, because we're trying to keep this at a 1 hour, But I mean, like, yeah, we could probably talk about this for a little bit.
This is sick.
There's a lot of shared broken notes in the series, like across, and I mean shared as in between difficulties. Like all medium, hard, and expert have broken notes on Guitar Hero drums. So what broken note means is that within the game's files, for some reason, some of the drum notes have a longer length than other drum notes, and so you have to hit them out of order in return. And it's very, very fucking annoying on songs like Hotel California, where at the very end of the goddamn song, you have to basically play like a polyrhythm to hit a fill. And so, like, you have to hit the pad, and then you have to hit the pad. So, like, the drum fill goes... So, like, on the downbeat of each of those, you have to delay your kick pedals on each of the downbeat. It was a nightmare to do, and it took me like 20 minutes to do.
Like, so it sounds like a nightmare, man.
It's almost like a flam with the bass kick?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's so weird. That's such a weird way to describe it, but it makes sense too.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's actually a really informative Score Hero thread showcasing how to hit these broken notes in what sequence. I don't remember what the thread was, but Score Hero stays educating, and I think I had it pulled up at some point when I was full game FCing Guitar Hero World Tour on drums.
It's such an invaluable resource, because otherwise you just you drive yourself fucking wild. Be like, why the fuck did I miss? I know I didn't miss, you know?
Yeah, I'm trying to find a thread for broken and reference thread for broken and glitched notes.
Oh,
here we go. I found it. I found it right here.
Hell
boom, yeah. Lore Hero, bitch. Element of Zero. Thank you so much.
From 2009, my man.
Just straight up. I love that you like Breaking Bad that, like, science, bitch, but it was like, Lore Hero, bitch! That was great.
Dude, I love that it's just like the old, like, emote, like, notes on Score Hero, too, for this.
This is
just so funny.
No, but, like, look how informative this is.
That's
even just the first one. Look at Stranglehold, solo 4.
Orange
first
is a
few
drum
notes.
roll.
What's
Cool.
broken? Well, what's broken? It's the yellow and kick. What's the solution? Play it like this. 5 yellows
really
and then a
laid
kick.
out.
It's extremely well laid out.
That's rad.
Outro. That's broken. Red orange. Play, kick, red orange. Just do that.
Wow, dude, this Hotel California one is really bad.
Yes, the Hotel
Yeah.
California.
This is such a good way
bad.
to visualize this. This is terrible,
Yes.
dude.
This is
Yes,
like
visualizing
really,
it
play
was
so
everything.
unnaturally.
This is
like-
what you're going to have to look forward to, Jake, when you finally get your drums and your
this
your
looks
fans
like
are going to ask you to full game FC a Guitar Hero game, and this will be the first
I'm
one.
not gonna full game see it, bro. I'm just gonna play
No,
it.
you probably will. You probably will.
We'll see.
This
You
Hotel
might.
California one looks like a Blake Richardson fill or something. Like,
Yes. No. It genuinely is. And I was like, dude, this is some like Between the Buried and Me or some Tool shit. Like, this sucks.
Oh,
Yeah, you got
that's
left
true.
lead for that middle one.
yeah.
No, I had to play it normal. I just played it normal. I was like,
so you're just like,
no, I was like,
click 3, 1?
dude.
Yeah.
I jumped forward to hit the kicks. remember when you guys were learning Guns of Summer, and between each reset, JP, you're going like this?
Like,
You're going
I
like
still
that?
do that, yeah. Yeah, because
That's
I'm
what I had to do for Hotel
resetting
California.
myself entirely when I do it.
I had to reset. I had
That's
to tell
insane.
myself to turn off the turn off autopilot in my brain and just lock in. Trapped Under Ice was the first one that I figured out how to do, because I think it was, I don't remember who sent me this thread. It was either Puppet Master, Bong of Destiny, or Sneak Coot, aka Mike. So it was either one of those 3 guys that sent me this thread.
no, this is a great resource. This is phenomenal.
This is such a cool thread,
It's
man.
really sick.
If nobody's
Yeah.
done it yet, somebody should back up like the entirety of Score Hero, just so all this doesn't get lost to time.
Sure, Scott's still doing that.
Alex Dragopoulos needs to keep donating in order to
Dude,
keep
yeah, I
you guys'
know.
website alive.
We met the #1 Score Hero contributor, Alex
And we didn't
Dragopoulos.
even
He
mention
donated
it to him.
$2,000. Now, I always said, like, if I ever
Totally
meet Alex
forgot.
Dragopoulos, I want to introduce myself as, hey, my name's Jake. Good to meet you. Top donator to ScoreHero.com. It's an honor, you know. But I didn't do it. I didn't think about it.
We were
You
more
probably think
focused
that's
on
weird.
honest
Oh,
Bob.
man.
We had bigger things to worry about.
I'm honestly, I'm bobbing my head right now.
Real shit. Yeah. I'm bobbing my shit.
I'm bobbing
Man,
my
this-
shit. Straight bobbing my shit.
Man, yeah, I'm still looking at this shit. Yeah, and so going back to Addy's video, the most broken song on drums ever is Black Friday.
By far.
By Steely Dan. It is fucked. There's a whole section on
it's like,
in
outro?
Adam's video.
No, one more song. Black Friday.
Black Friday. But yeah, Jason, go to Addy's video and go straight back. Go straight to 14:30.
The final
I'm watching
timestamp. Final song.
Black Friday. It just shows up.
It's
like
so
that.
long.
But there are so many broken notes in this song.
There's like
it's like
20
you can't
of them.
even.
I'm looking at the score hero thread and seeing the breakdown of it right now.
Yes, the Black Friday breakdown's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
28 broken notes at least. Oh, 28.
It's bad. It's never been FC'd on World Tour.
Man.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna go for it. If
I mean,
anybody
The only
does
person
go
I can
for
see
it,
is like Body. Like,
yeah,
that's
I only think
Nolan.
Body's gonna go for it. Oh,
Okay.
Nolan. Yeah,
Nolan
Nolan
would definitely have the big A enough to
okay.
just do this.
The big A
Somebody should.
is the
The
way
big
you say
A.
that.
The big
Yeah.
A.
The big A.
This requires the biggest A to remember
Yeah.
where all these broken notes are and how to hit them, when to hit, etc. This is insane.
It's almost like learning to play a different song
Yes.
at that point.
pretty much.
I mean, 28 notes that are played differently, especially if you're having to play things before things, is literally learning a different song at that point.
You know what?
And having
Now-
to play it to the rhythm of a song.
I wonder if, like, you know, the Rock Band 4 drum engine is so scuffed because of, like, what if they have, like, issues with, like, reading notes like this? Maybe it happened at some point. And it's just like you can hit so many notes out of order on Rock Band 4 just normally, just works. It's such a busted.
True.
It's such a weird busted drum engine if you've never played on it. I know at least 3 out of 4 of us did. Here,
I played it.
but like
I have not played the Rock Band 4 drum engine.
It's been a long time. I last played it at launch, man.
dude, you
Much
should
more lenient
try
than
it on
Rock
your
Band
drums
3.
and JP. You should load some shit on your PS4 and just
I'd have
try
to
it.
hook it up to my drum section.
Hey, dude,
Got your
it would
ace?
be pretty
Yeah.
cool because like it's a solid engine to drum on because it's so easy. And there's nothing
Yeah,
wrong
I mean,
with
I
that.
know-
It's
I
an
know-
official engine.
I know Chad like unironically likes that engine a lot
It's fun. It's
because
fun.
he did a lot of brutal FCs on drums there.
So, hold on.
Yeah.
How would you compare it to Yarg?
It's like easier than Yarg
Oh,
Stop.
oh,
because
Stop.
if the drum rolls are fast enough, you could spam it.
very nice and
Fair
cool
enough.
and good.
You can actually hit notes out of order.
Okay.
Oh, so
love
wait,
that.
so they just took the bug and brought it over to the new game, is what you're saying?
They poured it over the bug.
It was there the
is-
whole time.
Like I reckon Clone Hero is tougher to play than Rock Band 4.
Yeah, Clone Heroes drum engine is tough because of the stupid dynamic
timing
hit window
windows.
on rolls only.
Yeah. Okay.
Kind of
so,
silly.
quick question. Just because I feel like the most inexperienced drummer of the team. I'm still very much learning, and I'm very proud of my progress. But at the same time, a lot of my most played, like drumming wise, I've played a lot on Yarg. And at first, I was like, man, I kind of don't like the fact that there's no lanes here.
I don't like
But
it either.
the more I've played Yarg, the more I feel like the forcing me to play without lanes has made me better.
Yeah, I'd
So,
say so.
I, like, for example, on songs that have really fast cymbal swells now, I can hit them because I've developed the rhythm to actually play that speed and keep it together.
Yeah.
So, my question for you all is, if something like, Rock Band 4 ever got an update that could turn the lanes off, would you ever use it? Like,
Fuck
'cause
no.
I mean, Rock
Nope.
Band 3 did that, and I turned that shit off because they're broken in Rock Band 3
For
I kinda
guitar.
like-
for
For
guitar.
guitar.
For drums,
I
the
kinda
lanes are a
like
lot better.
Deluxe.
I kind of feel like I like the idea of masochism, though, for people who want it. Like, you don't have to use
That's
it.
fair.
Hey,
That's
bro,
a
you
good
ever
idea as well.
play you ever played an outro of fucking what is it, Free Will from Rock Band 4 and the fucking cymbal swells? I'm not playing that show without lanes. Are you kidding me?
Hey,
I think
Terrible.
as long as the swells are charted in a way where it can allow itself to be played without lanes,
Yeah, it's not some
I
arrhythmic
don't-
bullshit.
Like, I'm thinking Beast and the Harlot Rock Band 3 chart. You turn off lanes on that, you're hitting it.
No, because that's just
it is too fast. It's like no, it's not even that. It's faster.
It's like on each symbol. Each symbol.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I really like the idea of options in these games, and I'm thinking towards like Festival, right? Because if they do end up putting pro drums in the future, right? Maybe
I don't think lanes are going to be there day one. I don't think so. There's no fucking.
They have to be.
They're not charted in the charts, right? Or are they?
They are.
They are.
They are.
Yeah, they are charted. They are charted.
Yeah, I mean, but there's
no such
also
thing that exists in the
there's
game
strumming
yet.
lane. There's strumming lanes on guitar for some of the songs that exist already. Like it was on Sandstorm. It's on Sandstorm right now.
Man, I don't know, man.
Why the
People
fuck are
have
they
posted
charting it then?
clips.
Why the fuck are they putting
People have
lanes
posted-
there if the lanes don't exist?
People have posted clips of different drum charts. People have shared pictures of the drum charts. There are way too many fast parts for those festival charts for them to not eventually have lanes. So I'm thinking, do they add a modifier or something to turn them off? Or is it just going to be, nope, you fucking take it and you like it? Because how about all the people for the last year and a half that have played Pro Lead or regular and got used to no lanes and now they have to get used to it in there? It's just going to be an update to the chart? Is that going to be how it works?
There's gonna be lanes and you're gonna like it. That's how it's gonna work.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like them on guitar, but on drums, like, see, I can do without them on certain rolls, but like cymbal swells, like they're like I play some shit in Yarg, and I get really mad that there's no lanes on certain cymbal swells because they're just like
because cymbal swells
they just ruin. They ruin
as a real
everything.
drummer is not meant to be like perfectly in rhythm.
Yeah, and
you're just making noise.
There's
with
no
the
rhythm
cymbals.
to it. Yeah, like
Yeah.
you're just kind of
No.
you're just making noise. That's it.
Yeah, there's no real note being played.
Yeah, pretty much. But I get what you mean though. Like I
mean, okay.
don't want them on guitar. Don't want them there at all. But
I see where
drums,
Jason's coming
I
from
think they
because
have a
I
place.
was playing Panic Attack, the double bass rechart by Onyx. No, Grins, and I actually like playing those swells without lanes. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, because they feel nice and they're charted on beat.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
If it's
like,
on
I think they're
rhythm,
triplets.
it feels very satisfying to know, oh, I wasn't just spamming, I kept in rhythm.
Yeah.
I did that. Right?
100%.
I mean,
Yeah, and then there's the bad side of it, like Wanted Dead or Alive outro,
Sure.
or Won't Get Fooled Again
Yeah.
outro.
No, thank you.
It would be
Yeah, they
song
just
by
place those
song.
shits wherever they want.
It'd be song by song. It would just all be up to the charter. I think just as long as it feels good to play without lanes, then yeah. I think if
As long as it's not
there's an
frustrating.
option to turn off lanes, then
Like if
Alright.
it makes
that should
it
be a thing.
bullshit, I don't want it. But if it's like a consistent rhythm, then yeah, I can do without it. Like I think, like you said, like that's kind of like an artist choice at that point, you know?
Yeah,
Sure.
You don't want to overuse them
Yeah.
like Killing in the Name, Rock Band DLC, drum
Yeah.
solo. That shit.
They overused it so hard that on release of Rock Band 4, they unlocked a hidden kick lane. And it was bugged.
Oof.
What?
Yeah,
That's right,
no
there
one
was a
posted
kick
that
lane.
video. Day one, there was a kick lane and Killing in the Name. it looked
That's
like
insane.
absolute shit. I gotta find that video, but
And kick lanes don't exist in that game, right?
kick lanes don't exist in any game officially.
I mean,
Unless you're talking
technically,
about festival tap.
Technically,
Guitar Hero has like
Guitar
the
Hero
drum,
has
like,
kick sustains.
kick sustains, which is essentially it's not a lane, it's a sustain, but in effect it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I keep thinking about things that could make festival better, and like hoping and yearning. I know we're outside of Festival Corner, but I hear the drum stuff. I see the broken notes, and it makes me want and yearn for the future.
I hear you, man.
Yeah.
I get it. I do.
Yep.
If we want a good future, we got to make it, folks. We got Clone Hero, we got Yarg, maybe there's other projects coming down the pipeline. That there's Encore even. That's a little discussed
Encore
thing.
exists.
Encore for the folks that really love festival stuff. You can play it with gamepad. People make customs for that shit in their own Clone Hero essentially for festival charts. That's cool. You know,
It is pretty neat. I'm a fan. Let's go.
they have the
Hey,
deluxe
download-
mods too. Don't forget the deluxe mods if you want a more
Yeah.
OG feeling because you're playing the real ass game
Yeah.
just with quality of life.
Download
mods. We have
Guitar Hero,
options.
man.
Hey, deluxe mods, can we get a feature? This is what I want right here. We're talking about modifiers. My favorite thing with drums right now, by far, are the custom charts that have no star power. I love that shit so much.
Oh no, you can already do that day one.
You can
Not
turn
just
on
turn off fills,
Yeah, you can do that.
Wait, what?
and you get auto deploy star power. So
No,
that
he doesn't want
even
star
if
power though.
I want
you
it turned
don't-
off.
You want to turn it all the way off? Can you do no overdrive? Completely no overdrive?
I want no star power.
Oh, I
So-
think that's definitely possible.
That's
definitely
one thing,
possible.
right? Because there's so many custom charts out there. I was gonna say I didn't think there was a way to do that immediately, but like
I
you can go in and
think
edit
so.
the chart to get the
Well,
the
the
phrases
lack of
out,
star
but-
power
Yeah,
on a
that's a
lot
lot
of
of
like
work.
charts from Brady's community, I'm pretty sure is Brady's fault because he wanted to be able to play the entire songs without fills.
Hey,
and
that's
not have to cheese fills.
that's
so
cool.
that's why they do that. It's because of Brady. You can thank him.
I
That's
think there's a no overdrive modifier. I think there is.
If there is, let me know because that sounds fucking incredible, right? Like there is a certain feeling about when
Hold
you're learning
I don't
drums
wanna-
playing on one of these games, like
Yeah, I don't want
getting
to
a
provide fake news. Give me a second.
yeah, yeah.
I can beg JNAC for this too.
Fact check.
It's fine.
just
Yeah, hold on. Hold
I
on.
don't
Give me
know.
2 seconds here.
I'm curious if anybody else had this experience, right? Like if you are playing a song, you play it over and over, you get the 5-star finally, but you did it just because like you used star power in the right place.
Yeah,
It
okay.
doesn't feel as satisfying as
Okay, so
learning
this-
to do it yourself.
This brings back a very similar conversation I was having. I'm like, I wanted to do the Rock Band 1 full game FC on stock kit because it's like gamifying drums again for me.
Yes.
Like as a rhythm game, not as something that I know that I can already be good at, but it's just like I'm also suffering for the greater good because it's like I get my love of rhythm game back with this because that's like I'm treating it more like a rhythm game, less than like an instrument.
Sure.
But I'm also using like my real drum experience, to have fun with this.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I see where you're coming from. Just like gamifying it because it's just another form of satisfaction out of it.
It feels like
It
a higher
is.
level of mastery being able to get a
Oh,
5
yeah.
star. It means
No
more to get
overdrive.
a 5-star.
It's already in the game.
Let's go.
Jason. It's already
Is
in
it
the game.
really?
No
Perfect.
All right,
overdrive.
Jason.
Wait,
Time to
what?
stream it.
Which deluxe?
Rock Band
3.
3 probably.
Okay, that's the one I have the
Here,
least experience
look,
with. That makes sense.
Like this.
Tight ass
This
drum
is
engine
what it
too.
says. No overdrive. If you hate high scores, dude, the engine on this game is fucking brutal on drums. I
It
mean,
is.
I'm
High
keeping it
scores.
100%. It is hard.
Nah, man, my Ace adapter is going to be getting some use.
Hell
Let's
yeah,
go.
bro.
You know what? And you could probably help out and be like, yo, if you get like
Yeah.
overhits and shit, you can tell them about it because they're trying to fix it. I've been trying to be like a good source of like, this is what to fix, but sometimes I cannot tell. But honestly, time and time again, like Jason, you notice more things than we do, or than I do. Really, when it came to festival, you noticed way more things than I did.
I was also a little obsessive with wanting that game to be better than it ended up being right now, right? So
Yeah,
I'm not putting anywhere near the same time. I've played twice since Sabrina.
yeah. No
Yeah.
overdrive. Rock Band 3 Deluxe. It's fun. Have an RGH. You do it.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
oh yeah, Jason, you even have
True.
an RGH. That'd
Just
be a
do
better
it-
way to
do it
do
on
it
your
if you wanna
RGH.
Thank
stream
you
it.
to Jake for that. I have it sitting right here. I'm ready to play some. I haven't actually set up the Ace since that update. I need to go do that still.
Do it.
Yeah,
I've been-
man. You gotta download
Unfortunately, been a little too busy. There's
Mm-hmm.
too much to balance, but soon.
it.
Any
Understandable.
such cases.
Soon TM.
Anyway,
Yeah,
so-
if you become Rock Band 3 will kick your ass on drums.
It will.
Like, it's
It will.
it,
Yeah,
it
play
almost
Guns
becomes
of Summer
unf-
on that game, bro. And
No,
I
dude.
mean, I can. I got one of the first
No.
ever gold stars on it on pro
should try
drums.
that.
I can. It's
Bro.
hard.
Bro.
Goodwoods.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest, man. Like, shout out to the drum community. Shout out to you guys for pushing me as well, right? Like, I loaded up Guns of Summer. I tried it. I could only FC it up to 60% on the choruses.
Hey,
I'm
dude,
just
no,
like-
60 is
That's
still
still pretty
huge.
good.
60 is
That's-
still huge because it's a da 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 da.
Yeah,
It's a
the
weird-ass
polyrhythm
pattern.
there. Thank you to Dream Theater for that. I've been doing so many Dream Theater charts, but like people in the community like Grins, Onyxite, I don't think I've ever actually personally said thank you to those folks because really you've given me hours and hours and hours in entertainment. And this is a shout out to all charters as well, right? Thank you for the content you create for us in the
They make
community
so much
Oh,
because
yeah, man. We're nothing
Yeah.
without the charters.
We
We're
are.
absolutely
Absolutely.
nothing
It's an
without the charters. This game
underappreciated
would be
art
That's
form.
how I got started. Me.
That's how
Yeah.
JP got started, man.
you know, they are a conduit for the passion that we're all putting out into the world too, right? Like
Yeah.
they are literally throwing gas on the fire for us by keeping us, filled with content. So appreciate it. Really. Thank you all.
And the
And most of
Birdman
them do it
Drive
just for
spreadsheet
free.
is so big. Yeah, exactly. They're not doing it for profit.
That's it.
Some do, because you can commission people to make a chart for you, which is awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, if you
Like
like a
Jaderand.
song, you can hit up Jaderand. You can hit up. Does Miscellany do that still? I think he does.
Yes.
Yeah, he does. He does.
There's
Yeah.
many people out there that do.
I think
chart
that's his
commissions.
Well,
primary-
that
I
man
like
is
this
charting
song.
movies.
Yes.
The man is charting
Shrek.
movies.
And that
Doing
Shrek 2 was a commission. That shit was a
Hey.
commission.
That was commissioned.
Yes.
Yes. I didn't know
By
that.
Notes and it was a commission
Yes.
by Notes and Nits.
Notes and Nits did that. That's probably so
Yeah.
expensive.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work. Holy
Yeah.
shit! I did not know. That's hilarious.
It was fantastic. So good.
It was genuinely really fun.
funny.
I was like, there was a lot of times where I was like, oh, I missed. Sorry, I was watching the movie.
Yeah. Oh shit! The notes. Oh, I was busy. Yeah.
Sorry, I was watching the movie. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
That donkey
guys.
says something so funny you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
Anyways, anything else you want to talk
Absolutely.
about before we get the fuck out of here for next week?
It takes 82. Oh man,
82.
we're flying along, man.
True.
It happens when
episode
you record on a
100, what do we
Friday and then a
do?
Tuesday.
Oh,
I
shit.
don't know, we'll figure out episode 100. It'll be sick. It'll be sick
Anything else
nasty.
Yeah, I think we covered pretty much everything. Play Deluxe.
Yeah.
Support small
Play with
businesses.
Deluxe.
Yes.
Crowd
support
Demon.
small
Internet
Internet
businesses,
Deluxe
support
tournament
small
if you live in
modders.
Michigan.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
sign up for the
go to-
tournament in Michigan.
Tournament in Michigan in July.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, auth. Yep.
Auth.
Cool lore.
Auth.
This is a good
Cool lore.
episode.
It's a good
Yeah.
episode. Thank you for
I'm not gonna
listening.
lie.
Yeah.
I was worried that we wouldn't have a lot to talk about because we just recorded one of these a couple days ago because we were busy with PAX and traveling and all that stuff. But it's actually turned out to be a pretty good episode. It was fun.
Fuck yeah.
It was fun. Thank you
Yeah.
very much for watching, people. We'll see you guys next week for another episode of Lore Hero. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, bye.